Greetings, this is this, and I am me, and obviously it's probably not perfect still, but it seems like my computer's running much better today, so hopefully things can go a bit more smoothly. Last time, I was giving people a lot of solar panels. Solar power is what, it's the future. It's what we need to rely on. But we're kind of done with that. I think some things are going to need to be monitored, but we're kind of done with that a little bit, right? The water situation. Okay, water is coming down through here. Oh, wait, that's salt water. Water's going to be coming down through here soon, though. So that's good. The thing is, though, that this is breaking a lot because it's too cold over here now. But they're supposed to be working on this. So it'll warm up and then that'll stop breaking. Like these things are harmonious. They can work together in harmony. One keeps one cool and the other keeps the other warm. It's fine. It's great. It's good. We love it, right? They've got to make sand, and I asked them to make 20, but honestly, maybe they should make some more, seeing as it's so cold over here. Maybe they can afford more than 20. I don't know how many they made in order to start burning their own hands off, but let's try and get them to make something there. So, yeah. The solar power thing is like a whole thing, but I think we're kind of done, right? So I can move on to start thinking about some other things. Like, maybe we can turn some eggshell into lime. It looks like it. Yes, indeed it does. I don't know how much you're gonna let me queue up here. This number, you guys saw how it was like 52? And then it started going down, but it only went down until it was at 42, and then I kept queuing it up, but it didn't keep going down anymore. You get how that's like weird and confusing? I don't really understand it. But as soon as we start having water again, polluted water, this thing will have coolant again, and it will be able to make some more steel. So that's fun. The water situation is kind of low here, but we're making the sand for it. So it should be good. Right now I do have them working on all water elements, just in case. Even though this is breaking constantly. It's not like they have anything else to do. So, might as well just give them tasks that have to loop around and keep repeating over and over again anyway, because like I said, what else are they going to do? Oh, you guys got a delivery. Happy birthday. Okay, so they've got a delivery. I think that they are good to go for now, because the other concern would have been food for them last time, but all this food came through in a harvest, so everything should be, really good for them for the time being. Okay, you guys keep doing what you're doing. Now, over at Yakani, the water melting ice situation is a whole thing. But look, they're solar panels. They're so great. They're so beautiful, right? Batteries are fully charged up. Everything's lovely over there. These Sweetles are not really elderly. Like, the Sweetle could have been helping out over here. Can I, relocate this guy to over here and relocate this guy to over here? Because that would be more helpful if they were in that room. So the solar panels are going to do what they're going to do, which is help us, probably. This is kind of not the best. This finally ran out of hydrogen to grab. Okay. That's okay, though, because we were working on increasing the airflow through a nice channel here. I maybe should increase it even more. Is this officially dormant? It is. Okay. So we are going to disable this building just for the moment, just to save on some power. And what I'm going to do, there's so much water in this floor. It's crazy. They're like literally walking on a lake. Wow, they do consider that moppable in those spots. Okay. So, what we're going to do is, first and foremost, we're finishing connecting the filtration system over here. Because it was bringing a lot of hydrogen over into our base, which we don't want or need. So, if I look at this, what I wanted was for this thing to go in to here. Ventilation, gas pipe. Okay. And then I wanted the filtered output, which was going to be oxygen, to go out through there. And then everything else that's coming out, we were going to connect right up to this vent. Yes. Okay, so then all I need to do is say that this we want to be oxygen. And then I apparently just need to hook a power cord to it. Power wire. Cool, I got a few pieces there already. And we can do something like that. Do I need to cancel this piece or no? I'll just leave it. I guess they can deal with it. And then the only problems that we have after that are the fact that this thing doesn't have any hydrogen gas right now because its only input is this pump. So we have to start hooking up some of the outputs of these things to over here for when we need it. So I'd like to maybe hook up some automation for that. What's the best automation that I'd like? Because we can just do a typical sensor situation. Like if there's no hydrogen gas over here, then a valve opens up that will allow this to feed the pathing. Sure. But I don't know. Do I just want a sensor or do I want something that's like, if this thing is disabled or enabled or something like that? Maybe just a sensor makes the most sense. Get it? Okay. And this helps to bring hydrogen up higher as well, which is good. I guess what we could do is we put a sensor up as high as we can get it. If the sensor senses hydrogen, then it enables this pump. And it disables the valve. If it is not sensing hydrogen, then this pump will be disabled and the valve will be open. That's kind of a good idea, isn't it? I might be missing something glaringly obvious, but it could work. Maybe. Let's try and put it into play here. So, gas element sensor sends a green signal when the selected gas is detected on this sensor's tile. Okay. I'm going to make it out of steel, just so that we make sure that nothing is going to overheat. And it's a small amount, so hopefully it's okay. We're going to put it as close to the, like, part that grabs up hydrogen as we can. Okay. So, it's Catalina still. Wait, what was Catalina steel? Oh, the punching thing. Did it really get that hot already? Wow. That thing just heats up like crazy. How many more do you have? Ooh, a good bit more. Okay. Maybe stop. I guess. But it's crazy because this is burning hot and yet this is still taking cold damage. That's crazy. Wow. Maybe I need some temp shift plates throughout here to like help distribute the heat or something. Okay, cool. We have water coming through here though. Okay. I'm gonna say disable the desalinator for the time being. And this, you can crush the egg and then stop. the eggshell. And then stop. Okay, and so water should be coming through here. It's coming through, but it's coming through in such small blips that it doesn't really do what I wanted it to do previously. It's not the most ideal option. I should really fix it somehow. But I mean, everyone's always going around shivering anyway. As long as I can keep things cool enough that they don't overheat, I guess we'll be good. And once it starts going through the system for real, and it's splitting around this way, oh, so it cycles extra times around here. But it doesn't cycle extra times around here because everyone was complaining about the bedroom being too cold. Should I hook it back up so that it cycles around there again, or will the temp lower here a little bit anyway? High stress! Lindsay? What's going on? Do you guys want whatever this is? I feel like you shouldn't have it. I feel like we should give it to Lefilio still. I think they technically still are the most struggling. Bristleberry. I know, you might feel like you have food, but we never know when that food's gonna go stale. Okay, Lindsay is so stressed. Why? I don't know, but I'm fixing things, so she can just deal. Okay. So if we take the automation wire, green signal to machine. Perfect. Like, we don't need to reverse anything there. It's going to be the exact way we want it, right? I think it'll be perfectly fine. I apparently am also going to have to make this out of steel, though. Okay. And then this is hydrogen. Unbreathable. Hydrogen. Okay. How... So starting down here, it's not going to be that hot. Okay. So we're going to put a second pathing piece of automation made out of gold that's coming down this way. And this piece, it needs a reverse. It needs a NOT gate, right? No. It doesn't need... Okay. Build the other thing first. And then connect it up later. So the other thing we want to build is ventilation, gas shutoff. Connects to an automation grid to automatically turn gas flow on or off. Okay. So we are going to put this in whatever free spot we can find. I'm going to have to dig through here because I have to get piping through here anyway. Okay. Dig through here. It's going to be very weird and uncomfortable. But we're going to dig through here in the best way that I can. Oh, it's going to drop a whole bunch of water down. But that's okay. That's actually helpful because I didn't want that water sitting there anyway. And it's just going to drop down to where all this other water is. Okay. Where am I? So we want you guys to build a tile here. And a tile here. Okay, and I think you can do both of those without getting into any trouble. Like, those are not going to compromise the order of things here. Build and build. And then, after you do that, I will patiently wait. Okay. They're doing a whole bunch of weird motions. Don't kill her! Please! Okay. Okay, then we're going to build a tile here. And then once they've built that tile, they'll build a tile here. And then once they've built that tile, they'll build a tile here. You know, it'll just keep going like that. Well, maybe these shouldn't be mesh because it's letting airflow go through this way. I mean, airflow's going through here anyway. But it would probably be better if it didn't. But I wanted the water to be able to go through. We'll close it off later if it becomes a problem, I guess. Okay, so then they build one here. And why, do you wonder, am I even building tiles here? I don't actually know. Maybe we don't need any more tiles. I guess let's stop that. They can build the ones that I said, but I guess we don't really need tiles there, do we? I was going to try to like be kind of closing it up, but then I used mesh tile, so... Do I want it open? Do I want it closed? I don't know. Gas shut off. So this is gonna go this way. And I think that makes perfect sense. Lindsay, why is she only getting more stressed? Can't she? Oh. Okay. I see the problem. Okay, for a moment, we're gonna take and put Lindsay over on the emergency schedule. Okay. And then, like, it's almost back to having power. Like, they just have a few more things they have to set up. They're going to take this output, put it into the gas shutoff, and then the gas shutoff is going to go out to join up with that pipe. And then these other ones can output as well, but I guess for right now we can just keep the one connected. I don't know if we need the other ones connected just yet. Okay. And we can enable this building because that should start working. Okay, so when this is sending a green signal, we want this to receive a red signal. If I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Just throw a NOT gate on that. We should be good to go. Automation. NOT gate. Let me use gold. What one is the input? The white background is the input. Okay, so it's going... It's outputting from the sensor. It's outputting from the sensor a green signal. Down to this thing. Where it goes in. It changes it to red. And so when this is sending green, it's telling this thing red. Which means it's telling this thing to be closed. Because we're going to be getting hydrogen. But if this isn't getting hydrogen, then open this up. Seems good to me. The only question... Oh, they can't reach this one piece of build. Oh, because I put this tile here. I meant to do it all at once, and I didn't. How do I... Can I select this, please? Deconstruct. Okay. The only question is whether having this connect up here is going to confuse this pathing. But it shouldn't. I wouldn't think that it would. Okay, so Lindsay should be able to get a massage at least a little bit now. Yes, good. Okay. Perfect. And then soon enough, we should be able to close the door. I say let's close it already. Close that door. I think we're good there. Okay, cool. And then move the Sweetles over. That's great. Okay, she's closing the door right now. So I think Yakani is okay for the moment. I can't believe she just used the door like that, but it's okay. Yakani's good because Lindsay, she's de-stressing. She's going to be fine. And they're going to build all this automation, and it's probably going to be fine as well. I guess maybe I should have them dig up a little more rust. Just in case. You never know. So, I guess let's have them, I don't know, dig like that? Is that good or helpful in any way? Like, some of that's going to drop down and they're not going to be able to grab it. Whatever. It's something, right? It's something? Okay. So, sure. There's all that. And yeah, otherwise they're good right now, right? Because the power, it was having another hiccup, but I fixed it with all this. I mean, as long as someone comes in and does that, which is obviously gonna maybe take a little bit longer right now because Lindsay is out of commission. But she's de-stressing, and you know what? We're gonna put her back on the other schedule already. So sorry, Lindsay, but you're going back. There we go. Okay. Otherwise, I think we're good here. Okay. They'll do the build and we'll come back later and everything will be fine. Now over here, the power situation is bad. I think they need another solar panel. But there was so much other stuff going on. So we weren't focused on making sure they got that build done just yet. The water, it's not good, so therefore the oxygen is not good. But I think it's getting a little bit better. I'm having autofocus on the fan again. Their food seems to be totally fine for now. But we all know it's all going stale. We know it. It's happening. We can't escape it. It's gonna be bad. This, they should be sending eggshell on, but I guess I have to tell them to pick up some of this eggshell. They already picked it all up? There's another hexalant right there. But it's like buried halfway. The Sweetle's done a great job. Eggshell. Sweep. I could have sworn there was a ton of eggshell sitting around over here. Did they pick it all up? Eggshell. Sweep. Did they pick it up or was I delusional? Also, should I dig that tree out? I feel like maybe I should dig the tree out. I don't want to disrupt things. But maybe that will help if I dig like that? I don't know. It seems kind of scary. But yeah, so if you already sent all the eggshell over, then I guess I'm gonna have to fill it with a lot of other stuff. Okay, I guess we have to put polluted dirt back in it. I'll wait for them to sweep this eggshell, and then they'll put polluted dirt. Okay, that looks much better. Everything still seems to be fine. Okay, good. This one, it's not like got enough space up there, but that seems like that was just always that way. But on the bottom, it seems like there was like dirt buildup of some kind or something. Which we don't want. We don't want that. Yeah. So then are you guys ready for me to grab you another, like, tell you to put down another solar panel? Gas vent overpressure. Wait, why is anything trying to go to this gas vent? It's not. It isn't hooked up to anything. Chill. I don't remember that warning being there before, though. Okay. These things, it's just... Stop it. Stop it. Ooh. It's still so warm over here. I mean, the insulated tiles seem to be doing a pretty good job of blocking it off, though. I think it's okay. And the ice is ice. It's just that the carbon dioxide is not solid ice. Like, that's the toughest part. Those things are growing. We don't have any extra seeds. Just keeping an eye on it, like I said I would. Okay. We need more water. Then let's get the extra power that we need. I mean, they're okay. Like, the batteries have power, but I guess it's the wood burner. Okay. Well then, fine. We'll deconstruct these ladder pieces. Deconstruct buildings. All those pieces of ladder. Because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put it here instead. And then we'll put a solar panel here. I can fit one more without, like, obscuring things. Without complicating matters. So we'll put one more. And then if the eggshell has been picked up, it hasn't. Should I just tell them to put polluted dirt back in this anyway and send it away? Because then Soilalin can get the eggshell. Yeah, let's just do that. I guess we don't really need to wait. Cultivatable soil? No, I know it. I know it. Oh, it's organic. It's right here. Polluted dirt. Okay. What's going on here? This one is just about full. Okay. You don't have to disconnect it. You just have to reconnect this one, I think. Reconnect there. Okay, good. Good. Well, you see, I guess, yeah, it's just this. I can't queue anything up or anything. It's, oh no, they got rid of it. Okay, perfect, perfect. Solar panel. Right there. Conductive wire. Right there. To save us some resources. Are we gonna start to be overloading the circuit though? At that point? No, I think we're still fine. Is this a low priority? Maybe lower the priority on that. If they had consistent water and consistent power, I wouldn't be so concerned. I think those are the last, like, little hurdles to get over. Cause yeah, look, they are losing power on some things at night. This kind of stuff over here is all lost power a little bit. Okay. Yeah, if they had consistent power, so then this could empty out. And consistent water, so that this could consistently feed the oxyfern and make them oxygen. That would probably be, you know, like we'd be fine moving forward. If they put the brine in the bottle emptier, then it goes through here and it gives us more stuff, right? Or is this not hooked up? I'll have to double check. Look how fast the loading and everything's going. You know what I did, guys? You know what I did? You know what I did? Say it with me now. I restarted my computer. Because every single game was like not opening when I would try to open it. I don't know why that's a problem though, because I told you it had just restarted previously. Like recently. And we were having problems immediately after. But whatever. Okay, so that would go in there, that would go in there, this would go out here. Yeah. I think it's good. Does it have brine selected? It does. Okay. Guys, you guys can get some free water that way. Sweep? Maybe is the right thing to tell you to do, and this thing is not attacking anyone yet, so it's okay. I don't know why we're having it stick around. Well, I guess the longer it stays alive, the more time we have to eat the food that it'll give us before the food goes stale later on, you know what I'm saying? But oh look, we have rotten plant meat. No! I told you guys everything's rotting. And the plant meat was like not gotten too long ago. You know? That's kind of crazy. I can't even make any lice loaf because we don't have any water. I'll queue some of it up because we're going to get some water real soon. They're emptying it right now. Look at it go, look at it go. And it's a nice, tepid temperature. Okay. Was that everything? No, there's still more. Okay, good. You guys aren't going to take it all, are you? Okay, this is warming up. Over time, it's warming. Come on, don't take all the water. Leave some for the meal lice. Oh, it's gonna take it all. Okay, but they're bringing more through. They're bringing more through. Okay, surely you can't take all of this, too. There's no way you're gonna take all of this. Gosh, those plants were thirsty. They really needed some water. Okay, but look. Yes. Okay. Cool. We have pooling. We officially have pooling. Everyone? And then they're delivering more. Perfect. Okay. So you guys can make me a lice if you so please. You have water. You just have to grab it from the pitcher pump. Okay. So water, we're working on it. Power, we're working on it. It's fully, you know, queued up. So I guess I'll leave you guys again and go check on the other places. Circle back around again, right? It's still 35, but I mean, it's not bad. It hasn't gone up. Okay, good. They're delivering water here, and surely they're going to be able to make some soon. Yeah, there. Now they can make one. Okay. So let's keep that food supply up. Let's keep that water supply up. That helped. That blueprint delivery did help. Okay. This might take some time, but I guess we'll give them time. Back over here. We're out of power again. I forgot one key piece. This thing needed to be plugged in. Dang it. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it's gonna be great. In a second. Don't worry. We'll take the stress right back down. If one of you guys can just get that power wire. They're probably gonna have to get it in the morning. How do we have so much clean water now? What do we use the clean water for? We use it for this thing. And we use it for these things. Okay. Well. Okay. We have so much clean water, but we need more dirty water. I'm already having them use every sink both ways. Okay. I mean, it's fine. They're okay with food for now. Meat! You guys have meat! You can make barbecue! Make it. I hope that they make it. Okay. The second they get this plugged in, watch. This system, it's going to be beautiful. I tell you, beautiful. It's ready. Is it working? Oh. Nice. Look at that. That's great. So yeah, it's doing a lot of blipping on and off right now. I mean, maybe it will always blip on and off like that. But like, look, it's keeping this pipe full. So we can have lots of power down here. Don't worry, we've got lots of power. And then only the clean oxygen is going back over this way. And the oxygen is 30 degrees. Gosh, it's a bit warm over there. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, actually, that's good. It's a good temp, probably. Okay. Well, cool. Like, that seems great, right? And we save power on this when there's no hydrogen for it to grab. Great. So maybe this will work for the next 70-something days. 70 days. If this is running out, we'll connect up another one. But it seems like that could be a good system for now. And look, this is not bogged down with a ton of hydrogen. There's hydrogen in here and in here, but that was like, it just kind of built up in there, and like, when is it going to really leave? You know, it's just like, there's not any ventilation out of there. Oh, it's getting a little bogged down over here still. Why, though? I know, I closed the door, but like, there shouldn't be any more hydrogen really coming through. Is it just coming through naturally from other places? Maybe. But it should be flowing, like there's airflow tiles. It should be flowing up and out, you know, little by little. So maybe, hopefully, it continues to do that. I'll allow it for now. And basically we're just gonna want to keep an eye on the water levels here, honestly, because they're a bit disproportionate. And I'll grab whatever this is. Print it out for me. What have you got? Pastel yellow. I think I already have that, or like already had that. I'm not sure. I don't know how to look at it. Why am I clicking on things that don't have blueprints? Okay, do this, and then go to the supply closet. That's the only way I ever remember how to go to the supply closet. Okay, yeah, I did already have it. Well, I'll recycle. Recycle. Thank you. I guess I can take a second and recycle all the extras that I have here. When am I going to get more rare stuff? Am I really just going to have to buy all the rare stuff with my recycled materials? It's literally going to be such an unbelievable disappointment if I finally get a rare item naturally, and it's something that I already have because I purchased it. You know? Like, that's going to be so dumb. So how am I ever supposed to recycle how am I ever supposed to purchase any of the cool things? Because then I'm afraid that when the one time I finally get a cool thing, it'll be the one thing I already purchased. Did I just say the exact same thing twice? Maybe. Look at how many gloves I get all the time. It's ridiculous. Recycle, recycle, recycle. Like, I want to have everything. When am I gonna get everything? Because even with all of the repeats that I have, and even with how much I've played this game since they have, you know, implemented this whole wardrobe thing, I still don't have so much. But like 21,000 spools is actually not going to buy you very many of the cool things. It'll buy you a few, but like they're so expensive. And you barely get anything when you recycle it. Well, because I'm recycling such basic stuff. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Nothing else through there. I already checked that one. Nothing else through there. Should I start decorating for Christmas with my coal painting? Is it a little too early? I just fear that now is the only time that I'm gonna remember. It's too early. I'll remember later. Surely I'll remember later. Recycle that. And that's probably the last thing. Yeah, okay. Get me out of here. Get me out of there. Okay. So yeah, you guys are probably gonna get through it. I just wish you had more water. Oh, you know, that's another weird thing though. Is that we now have, like, I never gave them a real way to get water back for this whole system. That's true. Okay. Honestly, there's so much water down here. It's great, but it's so warm. Maybe they should take some from here. Okay, we don't need 2 sets of ladders, right? How about what we do is we take this ladder, we bring it straight on through here. I know it's weird, but bring it straight on through that way. And then deconstruct buildings all right here. And then pitcher pump. And maybe it can grab some polluted water in this little pocket here. I've kind of made the pocket weird, haven't I? The pocket is now, it's doing weird things. You could get the water from here though. Okay, we'll have to set that up for next time. They can take the water from this pump. I'll connect it back up. Because everything in here is cool enough. It just needs to be filtered. But we have the filter right there, it's just not set up. So they can filter this water out here. Maybe the clean water will just drop back down in here. And not move it over here yet. And then polluted water we will move over there. Maybe we can try that to help supplement them a little bit. But hydrogen seems like maybe it's finally normalized. The generators are running. If I click here and look at the gas overlay, ventilation overlay, if you will, what you'll see is that these pipes, yes, still have plenty in there, getting supplemented from this. Okay, so it seems good for now, but we're going to have to watch the levels to make sure that we're not running out of hydrogen. Otherwise, that looks good, and this is good. And the water, clean water, has continued to be good. Like the clean water that we get from our other colony. It always keeps this thing full enough. And it always keeps the bathrooms... Well, actually, we're running a little short on water. Oh, see, but they're bringing another delivery through right now. So that seems good. And I don't think that any of that disrupted the temperature too much. So that's all good. They really just need more polluted water. And then, well, yeah, clean water down here is weird. I can't have them produce any more oil or petroleum because we don't have clean water. So we'll have to set something up for that. Okay. But I mean, there was a crisis, okay? I had to deal with this. But it looks good now. Okay. Soylent, final checks, maybe? Let's see, they're running low on food again. I don't understand where all the food is going. Running low on food, even though they have, like, so much more than they ever had before. These are going to be harvested soon. So I guess maybe they're still going to be fine at the end of the day anyway. Okay. Water levels are low. They must have just emptied this out recently because that's low. Yeah, okay. There's plenty of water coming through here. Oh, good. And this is filled up now. Perfect. And so that should have brought in a bit of cooling. Okay. It did. Everything's a little bit cooler. And, well, much cooler over here. Okay. Any more eggshell? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, but we could have them make a little more sand at this point, probably. Maybe not 20. It gets too hot if you go for 20. Okay, so we'll just do that. This can be re-enabled for a little bit because it's warm over there. And then down here, iron to steel. Wow. You guys can actually do things over here. How much steel do we have right now? 3,000! We're almost there. How much do we need? 5. Okay, good. We're gonna get it. We're kind of almost there, I feel like. We just had to take a big long break. But now we're almost there. I think maybe they're gonna need a little more iron. Okay, queue up the iron. And yeah, that's coming along nicely. And then it's warm over here, but as long as nothing is like overheating, we're fine. I don't think we need the Wheezeworts. I think I can relocate the Wheezeworts at this point. So we'll have to think about if they can be of better use in some other location. Okay, there's water all down here. We can just clean that up and it should be fine. And, oh, let me check oxygen levels. Oxygen levels seem to be great. Okay. Water levels are okay, oxygen levels are okay, food levels are going to be okay surely soon. 94 is what? Okay, in 0.2 days. They will harvest food tomorrow, so they're going to be good in that regard. I think you guys are good, right? You're still not ready to be able to pay on any other missions or anything because you still have a food shortage of some kind. But, you're gonna get through it, I guess. I don't know what's happening with their food. Okay, printable. Do I still send it to Lephilios? Who wants the printable? I mean, these guys could use food, but I feel like they're capable of getting food if they need it. Getting whatever they need, if they need it. They're more capable than the other colonies, right? So we shouldn't give it to them. 97, 98, 99. Okay. They're right about to have food. So everyone might be hungry right now, but they're gonna be okay. Okay, final checks at Lephilios. Let's go. Okay, yeah, let's go. Lephilios. Take the printable. Oh, yes. Okay, we needed that food, probably. Based on all the rot piles that I see. We probably needed that. Oh, sweet! You guys got the solar panel and everything. Good for you. Is this bad? During peak hours, it might start to get ugly. Am I really gonna sit here and wait until it reaches midday just to double check? It might just hit 2,000, or is that way too wishful of thinking? I'll come back. Let me check on the other, like, the other things. Okay, we're at 33. Yes. So it's still dropping. These things are still eating. I still don't have anything there. Is that... Oh, pay. Should be fine. I think everything's okay here. They're cold? Okay, maybe this situation isn't... It's getting a little, like, not the best for them. I don't want them to die out. But I don't really know how to help them that much. Eventually, we're going to have to be able to move this salt water. But I'm afraid of upping the temperature down there by moving it. But then we could have the hydrogen pocket, you know? Do the thing that I was thinking of. So, okay, stop it, Pay. But otherwise, water. Okay, they still have the water. Good. Oh, and they're still emptying. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I think I've temporarily solved the water problem, which is good. I've temporarily solved the temperature problem, which is good. Temporarily solved the food problem, which is good. None of these things seem like the best solutions, you know? So I'm going to continue to say temporarily. Oh, we're just past peak. Yeah, it's 1600, so it's not technically bad. 1700. 1500. At peak hours, it might have gotten real close. I don't know. I would appreciate it if this thing just didn't work as often. Also, I would appreciate it if they could stop. Guys, you don't have to do this. It's a 4 priority. They only have 3 more. They'll be fine. There's only 3 more. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. So, yeah. I would like to see how well the solar power is doing on its own. So if you could use this less, guys, that would be helpful. But they're not. But that's okay. I mean, the circuit never said it was overloaded, so I'm going to call it a win for now. Okay, well, they've got temporary successes across the board, so we'll consider that good enough for now. I guess that's going to be it for today. Was there one final thing I wanted to check here? No, we're going to fix the water. We already fixed that. Okay. I guess we're... Oh, well, should I put the pitcher pump or no? It might only grab ethanol because of that placement. So, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put it. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.